Long, long time ago, in a beautiful garden called Eden, there were two special people, Adam and Eve. This garden was a magical place, filled with trees that had yummy fruits, flowers of all colors, and animals of all shapes and sizes. Adam and Eve were the first humans God made, and He gave them everything they needed in the garden. They could eat all the fruits, play with the animals, and explore the wonderful garden. God told them, "You can enjoy everything here, but there is one tree in the middle of the garden that you must not eat from." But one day, a sneaky snake came to Eve and said, "Why don't you try the fruit from this tree? It's the best fruit in the whole garden." Eve was curious, but she remembered what God had said. "God told us not to eat from this tree," she said. The snake tried again, "But God just doesn't want you to be as wise as Him. If you eat it, you'll be just like God." Eve thought the fruit looked so good, so she took a bite. Then Eve gave some of the fruit to Adam, and he ate it too. Oh no, they had disobeyed God. Suddenly, Adam and Eve felt different. They realized they were not wearing anything. They were embarrassed and tried to hide from God. God called out to them, "Adam, where are you?" Adam answered, "I was hiding because I am afraid." God asked, "Did you eat from the tree I told you not to eat from?" Adam and Eve knew they had done something wrong. They said sorry to God, but there were consequences. Because they disobeyed, they couldn't stay in the beautiful garden anymore. God loved Adam and Eve very much, but because they chose to disobey, they had to leave Eden. Even though they made a mistake, God promised that He would always love them and their children. And from that day, Adam and Eve began their new life outside Eden. They learned that we choose to listen to God and follow His ways. We are always safe and happy. Now, let's think about what we learned today. Here's a question for you. What do you think is the most important thing God wants us to do? Is it to follow His rules and listen to Him? Or is it to do what we want, even when we know it might not be the best choice? Remember, listening to God helps us make good choices and keeps us safe. If we make a mistake, like Adam and Eve, we can say sorry, and God will forgive us. So, what will you do today? Will you listen to God's rules and make good choices? Let's all try our best to do what's right.